Right. I always got to pause every time I get started because I'm never sure about anything anymore. When it comes to live streaming, you just gotta. I always, I always hope for a nice, smooth beginning. So, it's kind of an interesting stream because we have finally a lot of activity going on, which, which is really nice. So we've got the release of the Neo, and finally we finally know stuff about it, which is pretty awesome. And most of it's good. I'm also seeing footage, just starting with some Neo talk. I'm also seeing footage of the competitors, and none of which, even the most expensive of the competitors, I'm noticing, the Hover Air Max Pro, and I am really not impressed with the oversaturated video that these companies that are kind of new think that people like. So that's all I see. I saw just a video quality that somebody really worked way too hard. Yeah, they think we like oversaturation. They also think we like over sharpening, and oversaturation, over sharpening just make the image look fake. And now the Neo is just it struggles with the lack of sensor and overcropping. So I think the Neo just is struggling with the fact that it's got a lightweight sensor, and you have to crop in to keep the EIS, the stabilization built in. So, which is great. I mean, you get really good footage. Stabilization not the greatest, but you get this. You don't get those nice fine transitions, which obviously a more expensive drone is going to give you. Normally, we'll get comments about that right away. Um, Yeah, I've been watching Eddie Nunez. I think he tries really hard to hype things up pretty good, but and I actually like the fact that he's able to get a hold of some of these things and he's willing to take that chance. But he's also showing me that the that some of the AI functions are a little not as crispy, especially when you spend that much money. Hey, when I spend 700-800 bucks, um I want um I want something substantial. Okay. I want this. I want that at least for 700-800 bucks. I want no, I'm gonna pay a hell of a lot more for that. Okay. Now I know my stream says, am I gonna buy it or am I not gonna buy it? No way. um I always give myself an out just in case. But I think my only fear is that they're gonna throw this one together with the Mavic 4 release. And I know this is a really good drone. I've already flown it. All I'm gonna see is just a 1-inch camera quality, which is absolutely what it needed. They had two 1/1.3 sensors in the last version, which are awesome. Um, but you know, the other mention was the lidar. Now, if you look at now, this is the Air 3, and you can see that it doesn't have those. Okay, and when we look at the Air 3S, let's go and find our Air 3S leaks. Let's go and get to we've got right here. Okay, and we're gonna see the fact that we have this lidar space. Now, you had a really good question. Um, uh, some drone guy. And the question is, what's the LiDAR for? Well, LiDAR for helps with recognition of objects. Okay. It basically sends out this scanner that allows us to sense things better. It's smarter. I have no idea because the lidar, assuming the lidar is in the nose, assuming the lidar is right in this area right here. it's going to be for sensing things, and I don't know where that's going to go. That's going to be one of the exciting things when this comes out that we're going to learn. I mean, I'm just as much as excited as you are about that, um, about what that's going to bring for us. But it's going to be smarter. It's going to be have the ability to understand more. I think the AI functions in here are going to be absolutely well. They're going to definitely be um, things they're testing. So they usually take a product that's already established, already figured out. They already know that the you know that the airframe is proven. So what they do is they test their new software on this, and I think that's really cool. They test the overheating of the camera. They make sure that you can stick a 1 inch camera inside of a small package like that. And you basically got I'm guessing two quad bear sensors. And all I know about the 1 inch and from the Pocket 3 experiences, I love the 1 inch camera. I think it's well of course the Micro Four Thirds was awesome in the Mavic series, but yeah, I love the Mavic 3 Pro. I've had both of them, and both of those, the Mavic 3 Pro is pretty much the only drone you ever need. I mean, if you want to get like a long range image of something, say, and you don't want them to know that you're taking a shot of them from possibly 2,000 to 3,000 feet away, you can tell what's going on. I did some shots on a lake like that, and there was a fisherman in the early morning, so I didn't want to disrupt them. So I put my drone up, and I was really far away. There's no way you could have heard it. Okay, even in this nice quiet place. And that's the other thing about the Mavic 3 Pro you're talking about. And I put that telephoto lens there, and I zoomed it. It was like 32 times. I forget what it is. And obviously it's digital zoom, but it was pretty cool. And you could see that fisherman and chilling down there. And obviously you can't recognize. There's no recognition of the face or anything like that. But it was just neat. It has. Um, and I like I said, I love it. In this one, when this came out, so I had the Mavic 3 Pro, and when this one came out, I'm like, oh my gosh. I like this one better because it fits in a smaller box. Even though I got my Mavic 3 in a pretty small case, I traveled with both of them. I had a for my Mavic 3 Pro, I had a case probably about 6 inches wide and 6 by 12 maybe, and it was flat. It was one of those foam boxes, and everything fit in there nicely. The batteries fit in there nicely. The controller, I had the RC2, or was it? No, it was the RC. That was the RC1 that came with that one. I didn't have the RC Pro or anything like that, but it was enough. I mean, that thing, was more than enough for what I had. It was beautiful. And then, like I said, I when I transitioned over to the Air 3, we got that nice battery pack as well, just like it's showing here. And the RC2 came with that one, and it just up gamed everything, just game upped everything. I got the same flight distances. Instead of that, I got the 70 millimeter, which I really like the best. I am a huge fan of the 70 millimeter camera. It is like the perfect camera when you want a subject in the middle and you want lots of background. It's just amazing. 70 millimeter is like something out of, you get that nice, blow up of whatever your object is, and you get a huge background. So, um, hey, Possum, how you doing? I'm actually pumping this puppy up. Let's see, Air 3S. Yeah. Oh, you're right. The built-in 42 gig. I mean, talk about useful. There's nothing better than internal memory because everything's faster. The video or the bit rate and transition is so much faster to the internal storage. So everything is smoother. I'm not going to buy it either. EBR. EBR, we know what you're about, man. Hey, EBR, I got something to show you, man. I wanna show you something cool. Okay, since you're here, I'm gonna do this just because he's here. He is a he's maybe he'll appreciate it. We'll see. Let's see what he thinks about that. Okay, what do you think of that, EBR? This was sent to me by Beta FPV. This is the 3.5 inch frame by Beta FPV. So I am excited to get an air unit in here. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do. If I'm going to go old school with this, and of course there it is next to the Pavo 20. This is the Pavo 35. Pavo 20, Pavo 35. What a difference, huh? Look at that. You freaking you can it's like the mothership. But God, I just love the compactness of that. Just love flying this. This is so much fun. So this one flies with the 550, the 3S. This one is 6S all the way. And this one is going to be flown with the 1100. So this is the Alava 1100. So it should be kind of cool. So I did not fly it yet. I don't have an air unit in it yet. I gotta get the camera installed. So right now I have a O3 unit that I could put in it. Okay. I also have a Vista I could put in it. The Vista will force me to fly with because of the goggles issue going on right now. I don't really trust. I don't know what to really do. I probably should fly with the Vista until they get the O3 problem updated. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. But it's basically a giant version of the Pavo 25. I also have the Pavo 25 somewhere. Oh, here we go. Let me go show you that really quick. So here is here's the Pavo 25 sitting on top of the Pavo 35 with the Pavo 20 on top of that. So we got a gangbang going on right there. But yeah, so yeah, Pavo 20 is just super fun. If you like flying the Neo and you want to change your world, fly this thing with an O3 camera, and you have a totally different experience. It is freaking fast. It recovers from pretty decent aerobatics. I mean, it will fly really good and stable for you. It has enough punch to get out of trouble. 3S got just enough punch. This one is now 4S. So this one has been updated. So this is 4S, but you can see that they took the frame and they just blew it up. Okay, that's got a camera, but this is a Vista system in this one. I didn't have any jello problems. Do have a shock mounted. You can see that they have a shock mounted camera right here, right there. But this puppy, like I said, this one is 4S. So once again, you get just a little bit more punchability, but much lighter because I put the Vista in it. You could put a naked Vista in here. You could put a naked O3 in here. So this one you should probably have an O3 and then just dispense with the camera. Now, Big Brother right here, this puppy can carry full on GoPro. You can stick your big action camera on there. You can stick, you know, you can go full on. You can go full on action camera with that. Um, I think I'm gonna throw the since I got the Action 4. I think I'm gonna throw the Action 4 on it and fly with the Action 4 at first. So I'm excited. I'll get this thing in the air. I don't know about this weekend. Maybe I'll get it together this weekend. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. I thought that was kind of fun. Um, no, it's not sub 250. It's gonna have to freaking be heavy. But oh well, that's life. Okay, that's life in the 5S or in the excuse me in the 5 inch. So, but 3.5 inch, and 6S. This thing is gonna rip. 6S. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited to fly 6S. 6S is if you're a FPV pilot, it is the only way to fly. 6S is the world that we love to eventually get to, because there's just so much so much freedom with 6S. But yeah, getting back to the getting back to our our fun with the here. Let's go ahead and open this one up for you guys. We got to keep. I want to keep focused today. Um, but this is what we're excited about. We're excited about um the 70 millimeter. I love that, and the 1/1.3. To me, that is my favorite camera. And then, of course, we now have a wide angle 1 inch, which is going to give us some really amazing, depth. I know, 50 megapixels stills and a 1 to 3, almost 3x digital zoom, and f1.8. So that'll help us get a little bit more. It'll build that. You know, Possum, you put that film up, that video up. If Possum, you're still on here, he's got that. Let me see if I can. Do you have the wellhead image? Um, could you post that really quick, Possum? Your wellhead shot. Just put it in the message or in the link here so I can click on it. I if you have it, but if you're taking a picture of something up close and you got that f1.8, it's gonna freaking pop. I mean, we want to get that really crispy, you know, beautiful image, and then of course we got this just amazing, panorama. Um, and with 24 mil, that's your standard, that's our standard with wide angle. But the 70 mil, it's such an amazing contrast for photography and for video. It just gives you totally unique images. Almost everything, almost everything you see right now is like 20 millimeter, 25 millimeter. It's all like the same depth. And when they added the 70, I remember when Billy Kyle first, he was the first one I saw the 70 millimeter with the Air 3. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I have to have that drone just for that shot. So I'm really excited to fly with the 70 millimeter. But it's really good for still photos. You can get good video with it. Most of the time when you're moving, you want the whole image, you want the 24. It just depends on, it's like anything, guys. It's your taste, right? It's whatever you like, it really gets down to it. So let me put myself down here a little bit, but very excited about those specs. Yeah. Hey, it's a hey, here, let me get, I've got a couple of new guys in here. Let me get you guys, let me get I gotta just buzz out here. I just want to make sure I get you guys, moderated. Um, I try to get all our new folks, in the moderation here. So let's see here. We got some drone guy. I appreciate you guys coming in. So I think at the end of the stream I can give some memberships out too. It's fun. Just gives you a little bit of gives you some cool icons to click on. Gives you more notifications and things like that. Doesn't cost you anything. Let's see. I'm going to add you as a moderator, and you'll be standard and save. I got you. So thank you so much. We'll go. It's a Jason. Jason, I really suggest that you take advantage of the. Thank you for getting that up. Thanks, Possum. I'm going to click on that in just a second. But that's the wellhead photo. I love that photo. It's awesome. It's Oklahoma, just super cool. If you like a really well, he did an orbit, but in his orbit he picked up some just really cool just angles. So that's where I'm getting to. Okay, and then it's I take advantage of the deals. So anytime the new drone comes out, the old one gets on special. And oh man, my dog's down there freaking out. Wonder what he's all excited about. Usually it's at UPS that he starts to because our UPS guy gives them treats. All right, let me get this up. Let me see if I can get your shot here. There it is. There's the freaking wellhead. Love that shot. Okay, so this is the shot that we're talking about. All right, let me just do a little screen share here. There it is right there. Um, yeah, can I can't, yeah, there you go. Give him a love there. But that is it says it's a workover rig. And if you look at it, this is kind of what 70 mil does. You get that nice, beautiful, you know, in focus shot, and you get this big, expansive background. So, and this is a pretty awesome shot that he got. So I think it's cool as crap. The only way you can get this shot is by standing literally, you know, 10, 10 feet behind it. And, you've got to get the correct angle. It's impossible to do with anything else but a drone. So, but very cool. Really like that. I mean, he could have done a pull away and then got several shots and got more of that really cool rusty, stuff going on. Um, he'd get a pigeon sitting on there, even be better. But you only get what you get. Look at the lighting too. So the wonderful thing about the Air 3 is that it just has the quality cameras, the smaller package, the smaller airframe, and you get all of the Mavic features with the exception of one of the cameras that the Pro has. So the Pro does have a third camera. So, you know, this one doesn't have that, the telephoto. And unless you're trying to spot stuff, like say you want to take pictures of wildlife or like ducks or geese or like wild animals, like say elk or something, you can spot for them and not disturb them. I did this with some trumpeter swans. You have to keep away from them; they're endangered. You got to stay away from them as much as you can. So what I did was I spotted them and to keep them from because they get pissed. Swans are they get very pissed. So and they will attack you. I've seen trumpeter swans attack eagles. Eagle wants to eat their eggs, and freaking, let me tell you something. Them trumpeter swans will go after those eagles, kind of like a goose. But yeah, so that's pretty cool right there. That's a great example of the type of photography you can get using the 70 millimeter. And what did you use, by the way, Possum, for this? Could you share what you used? So let's see. Okay, so yeah, just share what you did. Because I can't remember what you took this on. Does it say? Um, I know it was. You got an Air 4 or a Mavic or a Mini 4. A Mini 4 can do something close, but the problem is it doesn't get the depth because um of its limitations. The Mavic 3, yeah, I think he's got a Mavic 3. Is that the first? Oh yeah, that's the first Mavic 3, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, the Mavic 3, you can freaking, there's all kinds of crap going on outside my window right now. Sorry, guys. I'm got to get focused here. But it's Friday. There's tons of crap going on. But yeah, so if you're into, this is why I get excited about when the big flagship drones start to drop, because you start seeing some creativity from DJI at how and when the way you get photographs. So 7 times a Mavic 3 Pro. So oh, that's right. You zoom in. I get you. Get back, get the 7 times zoom on, and then orbit. But look at the quality. It's 7 times. Pretty damn good. I don't. I mean, I can. And remember, this is also an Instagram shot as well. So it's, an Instagram will F up all of your freaking photo, same thing with, I mean, YouTube's the worst. I mean, as far as messing up your photos, uh, any of the social media apps, Instagram, they try to keep quality because it's about visual, it's about more like still shots. But see, Russell, let me go up the chat here. Let's see here. Dizzy Dean, FB Master Air Screw props really help with the noise reduction for the Avata. Oh, the Avata 2. I think the Avata 2 does have a much more quiet. I was also told that the Neo, I actually bought the props. I've got some supposedly low noise props for the Neo, and whoever said this, I have no idea who said it, but you did. I'm definitely going to test it out because props are pretty cheap. I've noticed that the aftermarket props can change the tone. And if you can drop the pitch of the Neo props just a little bit, it is so annoying. And it is so loud for such a distance. The higher the pitch, the more unnatural the sound is, and the more it carries. And that's about as scientific as I'm going to get with that with that idea. But yeah, we got some great stuff here. So we do have some information on the camera. Let's see if there's any other. Um, I this is stuff in that French. I think it is. D image exceptional. I'm thinking that might be French. Um, so we definitely in the design, I see that the camera kind of fits. It seems like it fits back a little bit more. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's because the nose of it is black. And before in the earlier version, since it did highlight the front, it kind of makes it fills in better. It seems like it fills the space better. Because before it seems like they shoved a huge ass camera inside of a small airframe. That's what I noticed right away. I'm like, holy crap. How is it going to carry this giant camera? And then when I saw the Mavic 4 images, I'm like, oh my lord! They put a giant softball inside the front of a drone, and as many people as already commented that have said the Mavic 4 looks like crap. Let me tell you something. That thing is going to be so damn popular because it's a new fuselage design, and it will be cool because it will be able to shoot vertical and up and down, completely vertical. It will move basically 180 degrees. Okay. So, which will be way cool. This image right here is one that I'm still trying to decipher. I can see that the top it looks like a couple of ND filters. Um, and then the bottom it looks it and then it looked obviously it looks like a sensor down there, so it looks like filtered light. Maybe that has something to do with the lidar scanner, that the lidar is going to be able to do something with image sensing and help. So I don't know what that's called. I mean, they've got some interesting things in their specs right now. So and I think all of us very soon are going to have this answer. Hey, Bushmaster, how you doing? Hey, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you subbing. Um, if we can, guys, if I can, I try to sub you back. I usually I'll go back into the stream and I try to get you back if I can. Um, it just sometimes, yeah, I gotta go. Look at that. I can look at myself right there. But then I got to jump out to do that. So, hey, Web Local, how you doing, man? So let's make sure I got let's see, I got you. I got to get the live chat on here. See, Bushmaster, let me just check. Let's see, on your channel here, let's add you. Okay, thank you for popping. I always appreciate people that are new coming in and they're excited especially about the new camera drones coming out. Really appreciate you coming in. And you guys that have been here crap. I mean, possum has been around since the beginning of my channel. I mean, it's a long time. No content yet. It's okay. We'll start you going. If you get some people coming in, put some content up. A lot of people think that what they do is not interesting. Just don't try to be fancy with it. If you got drone content that you're going to put up, just um, just don't a couple of things. Just don't make it too long. I mean, I do some things that are too long, but most of those I'm trying to get the entire flight because people want to see from beginning to end the stats, but it's not very interesting. So what you do is you take the cuts of your best stuff, and you. I like to do that with FTV. I'll look at and I'll replay the cuts that have the best lighting or things like that. But appreciate you guys in. Um, and if you have not, please hit the thumb. It's not, I mean, hit the down thumb. I liked it when we had the down thumb. I got a lot of those, man. Holy crap. A lot of people, they don't appreciate my lack of couth, or I'm not very serious a lot. So, hopefully you're here because you want a channel that's not always serious. So yeah, it's definitely um, I'm a free spirit for sure, but I kind of, I com I have two different things that I really, really like. One is I love to fly. Okay. And I think that's why everybody gets into this. And then I love to take pictures. I love the image part. I like the camera part. So I couple those two together, and then my flight excitement comes from definitely from FPV first. So if you are, and I think I showed some of you guys the 3.5. So if you're just coming in new, this is the new Pavo 35 3.5. And this is an ELRS bird. If you're wondering the motors I've got on here, these come with a 2400 kV, 2006s. So you can see their T mounts, very wide, and I can imagine they sip the power pretty good. I bet you get really good flight time out of this thing with an 1100 on it. And I haven't decided yet. It does come with, if you look here, it does come with a connector so you can put the LEDs on here. I do like the LEDs. It does look like fun when you fly with them, but I don't like that it sucks my power. So you can just disconnect. But really nice, nice airframe. We got the built-in XT 60 in there, and it looks like the camera mount is pretty cushy. So I don't know how. I'm guessing it'll take the a lot of the vibration out. It worked okay with the 20. So it's just kind of cool to see 35 and 20. I mean, there's such a huge difference. Such a huge difference. I mean, and if you're new to flying, this is a great bird to learn on right here. I would learn on a 20. This thing can fall out of the air and won't break for you. Just like the Neo for people. I think it would be better for you to learn on this than the Neo. This is much easier to fly than a Neo. You're going to get a lot more. You're going to have a lot more ability to get yourself out of problems. Where the Neo, you get down in battery and you're screwed. Same thing with the Pavo 25. So that's the 25, and then that's the 20. Okay, we got a whole stack of Pavos going on right there. Um, but like I said, I haven't decided. Let's put that one down there, and you can see kind of an idea how they compare. Um, so pretty interesting. We'll beat it up on Kai's channel on Tuesday. Maybe I'll have maybe we'll have we'll have a decision on to what we're going to put in it as far as a VTX. it's way more fun to fly with an O3 VTX. So I guess I might have to buy one. Maybe Pyrodrone. I'll just have them. They usually get things here in just 2 days. So Pyrodrone, 179. Let's check Pyrodrone here really quick. See if they have them in stock. I'm sure they do. They usually do. Let's see. O3 Air unit. DJI in stock. Run cam. They got the run cam wasp, but that would be good for this because I'm not going to really use the footage. So that's always it's gear hardware, FPV gear, VTX, digital. I do not have the walk snail stuff, so that's not an option. Oh yeah, right there. 179, yeah, your usual price. So I I don't let's see. Run cam link is 139. So for 30 more dollars, it's kind of it kind of makes sense to to not do this where if I wanted to I could use my footage right off the air unit. So that's usually where it is. You decide how long do I want to fly. Is the O3 footage going to be good enough for me? But on the other hand, with a frame as big as a 3.5, I can fly with the Action 5 if I wanted to, or an Action 4 if I like the darker footage. And then I'd get the both best of both worlds. I could set up both cameras up differently, and I could have a choice as to what footage I wanted to use, and then I can put it through GyroFlow. So anyway, thought that would be kind of fun to kind of look through right there. Um, but yeah, jumping back to our O3. Yeah, it's that we've got some good hype going. We got some good information coming out. RC track. Um, a lot of things being said. Here we go. There's a good image too, right there. Gives us the LiDAR sensor. Really nice sticking out there. So I'd be interesting to see what Mads Tech has to say about the LiDAR, what it's going to bring. Because he usually has a really usable opinion as to, use-based opinion as to what um and why you would put that LiDAR sensor on the front. It's not like it's pointing. You're able to direct it, so it's not in the camera array. It's on the nose, so we know that it's going to be part of our image, our obstacle recognition package, and I don't know where that goes. So let's see. I will probably go O3 now that they're 180. Yeah, it's the price is right for sure. Yeah, and the Neo's now in stock. Both DJI's in stock, so you can get them. They're finally caught up with all their shipments, so now they're taking new shipments, and you can get things. I think the people that were shipped multiple units that are reselling them now have them. So let's see. The next DJI drone I will buy is when it has a 5.4K, like my Air 2S isn't going to be, it ain't going to bankrupt me. Yeah, they are expensive. I totally understand that. You understand the way I keep my drones, those I don't keep them forever. I don't buy them to put them in my pocket and keep them forever. I resell everything. I don't keep them forever. To me, technology is something you use for a while. You get something from it. You learn about it, and then I put it on the market. I'll take a hit on the cost, but then I'm still free to kind of move forward. So that's my philosophy. I'm not going to get a shelf full of camera drones. I'm just not going to do it. FPV is a different story. The uh, the FPV thing, there's a lot less invested, and you can reuse a lot of your parts. So in the case of something like this, I can take this VTX out. I can, change motors, and so this one's kind of made for you to go from one to the other, and then spend less. You're going to get more from it and spend less. But the key is these video transmitters. These things are right now they're in such a really good place. You get tons out of this thing. You just get so much. Um, Here, let's put this one up in front of my face just so you can see how big it is. So this is the Pavo 35. It's not new. The 35 is not a new size whatsoever. The only thing I don't like, I can say right away, is I don't like this mount. It is bigger than, it's going to fit. I mean, the O3 is going to fit in there fine, but and it is protected. That is something positive. But it's to me, it's just I think I think they can give you more space, and then you have to get to the side. So if you want to get to the cards, you gotta, you know. So it's a little bit. I don't like it as much as say this, where everything's exposed. So everything is right there. So you got all the sides. I wish they would have done that for the 35, but I'm not gonna beat it up, but yeah, to get to the cards, and there's the card and the USB-C, and then you can also get to the flight controller really good with this. Let me show you where's the flight controller is at. So you get in a beta flight. Where is that? I don't have a light on right now. So, and then it does have a little power out right there. So, and that is for, I believe, for the lights. That's a little 3-volt out, I'm guessing. So, all righty. All right, Friday, man. We've already been on 50 minutes, man. You're in Salt Lake. Hey, Bushmaster, cool, man. Okay, I got the Pavo 25. I like it with the DJI. Yeah, I've got the Pavo 25 is probably the best size, the 25. But I had an extra Vista, so I just threw a Vista in it. And then I throw my Go 3S camera on it, which does pretty good. So you still get really good video. So I'm getting, yeah. The only thing is, the camera mount is kind of, it would be nice if the camera mount was, say, forward a little bit more. There's some things about it. I mean, obviously I could do some things, but yeah, keep adding weight when you do that. So yeah, there's some things about it. I'm not a huge fan of that mount either. I'm not a huge fan of this camera mount. It's hard to see, but it's very brittle. So and it's yeah, it's just easy to break. If you hit this camera just right, it's coming off, and then you have to pretty much buy a new camera mount, and those little pieces are not expensive, but slow boat from China, to fix it. But really great, 4S. I've got this is these are different motors that I aftermarketed it because I destroyed the first version. So these are not the lava motors. These are what did I tell you they were? They're I'm not even gonna try to read it because it's so small. But I get 6 minutes, almost yeah, 6 minutes of flying out of it, which is pretty much uh right. So all right, I better get going because it looks like we're going for pizza. See that? That's my kid there, Hayden. Thanks for letting me know. It is that 50-minute mark, which on Fridays I like to cut it short. So, hey PD, how you doing, man? We got Great Britain in the house. You managed to talk your wife into buying a Neo for your birthday? Well, dang. She says you're worth $200. Uh, can you have pepperoni? I know I'm kind of hungry right now. I got done with work and then I went and worked out. So Oh, by the way, here before I leave, um, here is my one of my concept shirts. I didn't go with this. I actually took the bolt there and I put it down in the T, which is yellow, and I made tech all yellow. So it's kind of cool. I'm trying some new things out. This is actually not too bad. In person it turned out pretty good. But I'm always messing around with stuff. So I thought it looked good. So anyway. Now I just gotta. I wish I could have thought up the X2 part, huh? So, all righty, guys. I'm gonna cruise. I'm gonna go. It is time for. I got to go visit my kid too. That was the red car that showed up, and why my dog was barking. That was my son that showed up. So the fancy car. So, all righty, guys. Have a great Friday. We are really excited. There is no question that we are waiting very eagerly for the coming of the Air 3S, and I think we're gonna have another DJI perfection, a winner, one that all of us are really excited. And if you've flown the Air 3, and you I think was it hey Dave S, let me moderate you before we go here. Thank you for showing up, Dave S. I'm going to add you as a moderator. You are now a standard moderator. Thank you. Look at that face. Look at that. There's nothing better than a stop action goofy face like that. All right. That's enough of that. Too much fun on a Friday, but thank you so much for joining me tonight. And UPD across the pond, thank you so much for hanging out. And everybody else that's new to my stream, I am going to right now throw out some memberships if I can. Can I do that? Can I gift any memberships? Yes, I have. I'm gifting out 5 right now. Boom. Watch my son get a membership. Here we go. There we go. Just Dope has got a membership. Kaya Kramer in the house got a membership. Peter Murray in the house membershiped you. So thank you for popping in. All right. So there they are. Fun memberships. Have a great weekend. And like I said, we're excited for this drop to come. I'm actually think here's one last question. If you're interested, is anybody interested in me? Just I need this. Okay. And I want you to, up thumb, say yes or no. So it's Femi Mini 3. Okay. Anyone think? Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Yep, here comes the message. Yeah. Anybody hold on here. Eh, all right, I'm coming. Okay, bye. We're leaving right now without you. All right. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys. So anybody think I should fly the should get one? Okay. Let me know. Okay. I'm actually thinking about getting this thing. I'm interested. It's a 1/2 inch sensor. The video footage I saw was not too oversaturated. I thought it was pretty good. It's kind of like Mini 2 quality, which is actually really good if the price is right. I don't know at 349 if it is, but maybe at 199 it is. So anyway, let me know if you think I should fly that thing. I'm really thinking very hard about this winter flying that. So, all righty, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here. Dad Random is leaving. Have a great weekend.